Good evening and welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting right into the skirmish here, which is the old but gold skirmish, which fits this channel. If you do enjoy my content, consider liking the video and subscribing. It will highly help me out. And without further ado, let's get down into this gameplay. So this hangar consists of the big three removed robots, the Schutzer, Golem and Boa, and some other robots such as the Natasha and G pattern. And also here, the beacons actually, there was a bug in the game. The beacons were not able to capture. So pretty much what we would have to do is we had to like mech out either the enemy team or our team. One of the teams would have to mech out for there be a winning side. However, there was no actual no one meched out, no team actually lost fully. So the entire match went actually for 10 minutes, and it ended up being a draw. So if you remember the Zoomy skirmish, these robots also appeared. Where these robots appeared, their speed was modified to be insanely fast. And I think that Pixonic forgot to remove the speed of the robots from the earlier skirmish. This makes the G pattern unusable because it is too slow and the enemies are too fast for the Aethid weapons to even hit the enemy. I found out that the geo pattern is only usable at very close range, around 550 meters, and because the Aethids are traveling so close, like right here, they're so close that they're guaranteed to hit, and that's the only time these Aethids are even usable. By far, the Bow is the best robot in this hangar, with the Golem just behind it. This is because the Orkan does a lot of splash damage. This means even though the robot is super fast, you still get to hit it because of the super explosives. Also, the Thunder is insane at close range. Like here, there's two Natashas. They can't do anything to me with their Zeniths and Numicons. I absolutely destroy them with my Thunder and some support from my Orkan. Here's one get popped and the second will get popped real soon. The bows are also very durable and really fast, which also helps it in this skirmish. Here I actually get killed by another boa here at spawn actually, and that's the end of my boa. Here I hop in the second robot here, the second best robot, the Golem. The Golem has a Kende, one Molot T and a Molot. Pretty much the Kende is good one shot per damage. It does a lot of damage per shot, which makes it really useful to catch any enemies out off guard. And the Molots are also really good. And the durability is a bit less than a boa, but also just as fast. Here I'm actually destroying the boa here using my Molots with the Kende from behind. And that the Kende does a lot of damage, as you can see. Look at this. Boom! And it's dead. It's so fun to run the Golem with these weapons in this skirmish. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, it's really bad that there's no you can't capture beacons here. However, my speed, I can easily get to enemies, and I can actually start catching them out off guard. I know there's two Natashas there. I want to disrupt them, like so. Here you could see the Aethids. The Golem's too fast for the Aethids to even hit me. Here's the G pattern here. As I just said, it's really the Aphids are so bad in this game mode because at close range, even the robots are so fast that most of the aphid shots miss, if not all miss. So yeah, I got an assist here, and there's a low health guy here. I want to sneak up on him with my weapon, with my Golem here. They get killed really easily because of the high damage output this robot has. So here I lightly tap the enemy here with my sniper rifle here, and I deal some extra damage. Here I retreat to take care of this guy, and you can see how well these mods actually perform in this game mode. It's kind of sad that they don't perform so well anymore. And now I'm gonna just finish him off with my Kande here. I'm just looking at him because, yeah, here I go, Kande here, kill with that. Because the weapon does so much damage, I could touch him, chip him out with that weapon. Here's a Schutzer robot here, and I die from the Molots from the other Golem. So here I'm actually gonna spawn in the Schutzer robot, which is actually a pretty good assassin. I'm gonna show you here, and I'm gonna explain you what I mean. Pretty much, as long as you hide between the buildings and no one notices you, you can fire and deal damage without anyone noticing you. So look, I'm waiting for this guy here. I wait for him here. I do not want to show myself. Here, boop. I shoot him, do some damage, and I retreat behind the thing, the wall here. And that's the strategy for the Schutzer. Here's another Schutzer robot, I think. And he's gonna get, like, tapped here. I'm gonna get a kill. Boop! And killed. That's a nice kill there. That's what I mean by assassin. Like, no one expects to die from a Schutzer, even though they're fighting a golem or bow, whatever that was. Here's another one. Boop. And he didn't like expect me to kill him there. Here's another Schutzer robot. This guy's low health, and I attack him. That's not enough, however, to finish him off, I'm afraid. And then we just stare at each other. He's reloading his weapon. I'm reloading his weapon, and I finish him off. And I'm pretty sure I dodged one of his shots. The Nash ones are really good. Really easy to dodge, and pretty much if you dodge them with your Schutzer, you can live in that Schutzer for a long time and get a couple kills here. Here I'm chipping in this guy here with my Nashorn here, and doing some good progress here, as you can see. How my little Schutzer's life is gonna come to an end with this boa here, because the boa's gonna actually outspeed me. Well, not outspeed me, but like the speed is so good that I end up like not like running away from it. And when I mentioned the splash damage, that's what kills me actually. The splash damage like deals extra damage to me, so I can't actually get away because of the splash damage. I hide behind cover, but because of the splash damage I still die, which is quite sad. Anyways, now I'm gonna show you the next footage here. This is Springfield here. I'm gonna spawn the golem. It's quite spacious map, so the golem will be really good for this map. Here, and look at the speed. Like how fast this golem is running. It's running really fast. It's really actually funny to see the golem run so fast, because it normally does not run so fast. Like I have a golem and it's not as fast as this one here. And I'm gonna show you how powerful the golem is in this skirmish here, because it's really good. The 800-meter range of this golem makes a really good robot. And also the firepower is insane. It's the best firepower in this skirmish apart from the Natasha. But the Natasha weapons are kind of bad in this skirmish, aren't they? Anyway, so I want to get up close to that Schutzer, or to the enemies here. And actually the beacons actually work this match, which is really good, so we can actually not have to waste like 10 minutes of my time, and we actually can have some strategic take over here. Here my entire team is actually attacking this beacon here, and I'm sniping here these enemies with my Candir, because I have more damage, a quick reload, and long range, which is pretty much as good as it gets for a weapon. Maybe the fire will be better, of course, but like it's still it's a sniper weapon, which is really good. Well, in this skirmish at least. Here I just use my molots here from a long range and absolutely destroy this robot here. And the Candid does nice damage over like a long period of time, which makes it a really funny, like not funny, but a fun weapon choice to play with sometimes. Here I just snipe him with my Candid, nearly getting the kill. But he survived on a thread, as you can see. Here I swap targets, and I want to chip in that guy. I see this guy left his, his cover, and so I chip in him. And then I'm pretty much at the spawn now. I'm at the enemy spawn. Because, like, we just outplayed them here. And here I see an enemy here. There's an enemy here, so I start shooting him a little. Get the damage out here. There's a robot, there's a Natasha here, there's a golem here, enemy golem. destroy him. And there's the robot from before, and I chip in with him with the candy, which is super funny. I just killed some mullets, and I get a double kill with the candy. And here the boa unleashes his orcan load to kill me in a swift second. Here I'm actually going to jump in now into the boa, which is, as I said, the best robot in this hangar. And I just speedily go to the enemy spawn to show how powerful the boa is. I want to show you, again, how good this robot actually is in this skirmish. Look at this durability, by the way, 250,000 health here. That's a good solid amount of health here. Here the orcans did not line up well, I'm afraid. Look, that one, and that also the aphids hit him, and he's pretty much done now. Nice kill there. The orcan did so much power here. Here's like a Natasha. He did not realize me. I unleash my orcan load, and I absolutely destroy him so quickly here. Yes, sis. There's another Natasha. I don't know where he's running into us. I don't know, he's just kind of sacrificed himself. Anyways, now the enemy team actually got center here. They actually pushed out of their own spawn point. However, as long as we get them, as long as we like keep them concentrated in the spawn point, we're gonna be fine. This Schutzer robot keeps like try to get to all the beacons, but he didn't make it. And here's another boa here. So here's a boa 1v1 here with a golem, some help with a golem, and this actually gets to show how skillful robots used to be. Well, yeah, how used to be. There will not be like some orbital strikes like flying through your sky. There won't be like drones, but I mean, I still mind. I love the gameplay. I love the game. That's why I have a YouTube channel dedicated to war robots. So here the thunder, it's a shotgun, absolutely destroys this laggy boa. I can't shoot this boa because his internet's kind of bad. As you could see there, he was like teleporting because his pretty poor internet, wasn't he? Boa here destroying me, and I lost my orcan here, so I'm pretty much unviable to fight anymore. So yeah, also I have many videos planned, guys, so if you're interested and you want to see them, I'm gonna have a video on the Hellburner, because it's one of my favorite robots of war robots. I really want to make a video on that. It's coming out soon, like probably next week. If you're interested, subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll get the notification when the video part comes out, and also comment down below what robot you like me to feature in the next video, well, after the Hellburner, if I do have it. So yeah, like and subscribe if you're interested. Anyways, here are the Schutz. I'm doing the little chip in strategy, aren't I? I got the center here with my allies here, and I see this enemy here, and I snipe him across the map here. And this is, my team is actually winning by beacon ball by quite a bit here, as you can see. We have 2 beacons, the enemy have 2 beacons. So yeah, we should have gotten the other beacon, but we decided not to. The enemy actually have our home beacon, funnily enough. But I think my allies will get it back real soon. That's what I think. So now I see that the enemies are actually starting to fall apart. They're starting to make out. So I just start to push for E here, the E beacon here. And the national range really helps me out here. I snipe these enemies here because I'm quite safe here in this little area here. And now it's not actually long before the match ends. We have 4 of the 5 beacons here, and enemies have pretty much no chance of winning here. So now it's just waiting it out at this point. I will do some chip damage here, like so. Actually, an aphid bomb actually hits me here, and that's the end of the match. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Keep these shits shooting. Bye bye.